like to speak on mood disorder. So, just like I've been saying actually about how what you eat, what you consume can actually change your personality, can change your mood. Exactly. That's I'm going to now try to like link it down to the mood disorders now. I'm mostly bipolar and manic disorders also, or manias. And what I would really want you to know about this is that most people are suffering from this disorder, but they don't know about it. Like, you will just see somebody like yesterday, or it might not even be within days, it might be within minutes. Like, this person was just so jovial like an hour ago. Suddenly the person has is now so sad. The person is now so jovial. The person is now so sad. Like, you kind of notice the fluctuation in their moods. Exactly what bipolar is. Bipolar is like somebody having like a two-way personality, or two-way mood. Let me just put it that way. But now, fine, we know what bipolar or mania disorder actually is. But what is the cause? You just see people. Sometimes it can be mostly attributed to like the severe cases of it can be attributed to maybe drugs, alcohol, or maybe hard substances intake. But the ones that we don't get to focus or think about is the food. Yes, there are many foods that actually improve your mood. There are many foods that when you take, when you eat, your mood gets elevated. And this, just like I said before, during the anaerobic respiration of we humans or animals, accepting the trees, the food we get to eat, it breaks down to ethanol, also lactic acid, and carbon dioxide. But for the ethanol, it's just alcohol. So when you take these things, these food substances, and or maybe alcohol and all that, it eventually gets into your body, breaks down to glucose, then breaks down to ethanol before it converts to the anaerobic metabolism state that forms your body cells, your protein, and it channels it to different parts of your body. So this alcohol then can this alcohol let me just use ethanol in this anaerobic respiration can actually alter your personality and your mood, causing like depending causing the mood changes. And it depends on, like I said before, the aspects of the brain that is actually taking these things, where the body is sending all those things to, can really be like a reason for that. Let's For example now, let's imagine that the part of the brain that actually deals with communication and or creativity, and then you maybe you just ate like five corns or like that, like maize, and it has converted to ethanol already, and it moved to that aspect of your brain that deals with creativity or learning, or like your mood and all that. The feel good mechanism that is being converted to eventually like something like dopamine, serotonin, and all that. There are many of them, but I think we have eight major, and I'm going to upload the video to actually back this up. And it sends this to this particular part of your brain. The brain is going to then send these neurotransmitters to where these things are needed in excess, and then you'll be able to see now that your mood is elevated. And when you don't take those things, then, or maybe the cause of it weighing off, then you now see that you notice that the person is has changed in mood. Maybe the sadness will naturally come, the aggression, it will naturally come. So that is how food can actually change your mood. That's how mood disorders are being invented. And if it's from alcohol or drugs, or people, that's why people get so addicted to it. They don't want to feel that other side of the mania, or that manic disorder. They don't want to feel that other side of the bipolar disorder. They just want to feel the good side. And so it makes them use it more often, and it makes them addicted. It makes them trapped at the end of the day. So I hope I've been able to like explain it in a very easiest way. So it's a thing that people don't get to know. Like, if you can understand the fact that the end process of the food that you consume, not all foods are equal. Some have produce more ethanol than themselves, some ferment than themselves, some contain caffeine than themselves, some contain very very hard chemicals that the body cannot break down. So some that can break down easily, some can affect the way you think, some can affect the way you behave, some can affect your mood, you know. So we need to be careful, we need to do research on whatever it is that we are consuming. When I say consuming, I don't mean drugs, I don't mean medications alone, I don't mean alcohol. As in everything you are putting into your mouth, everything you are digesting, even your water. Sometimes there are a lot of water that come out from your zinc. The iron is already rusting in the water. All those things have effects on your brain, on the way you react, on the way you do, the way you think, the way you process things with people. It's actually really matters. Believe me. Thank you. You have any question, ask me.